up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Mike, and today we are going to go over where I think the market is headed and what we can do in order to make some profit while the market is going down. There's a lot of moves, a lot of trades you can make in the process while the market is going down. Even if you are a long-term trader and you still want to hold your long-term positions, it is still okay to do. But on the side, you want to still be making money on some of your trades, even on your longs, because your longs, let's face it, we don't know when the market will recover, and the Feds have still not yet increase interest rates, and March is just right around the corner, and the Fed said they are for sure going to raise interest rates in March. A lot of them are pleading for at least 0.5% of an increase in tomorrow interest rates. So you want to be very careful in the upcoming weeks, because the Fed is going to raise interest rate at any given moment. So you want to make sure your trades will be profitable when the Feds do that. So with that said, guys, I don't want to waste too much time. Make sure you always smash that like button, hit subscribe. It really helps out my channel, and I really do appreciate it. Come check out my Patreon page if you want to learn, and if you want to ask me some questions about trading, or if you want to know what trades you can make to be profitable in this bearish market we're headed, and it can last pretty long time. So you really have to be sure what you're going to do and the moves you're going to make. So make sure you check out my Patreon page and be part of that. And let's just not waste any time, and let's get right down to the video, and let's begin. Yeah. All right, guys, let's check out what is going on with the market, starting with the SPY, the S&P 500. And as we can see, the SPY is just trading pretty flat right now. It's not going up, and it's coming right back down, right? It went up, but it couldn't hold, and we are back down again. You know, we're in our stages. We don't know when our stage is going to end. We mostly probably are going to be going down for a bit longer. This market is very bearish. We got our sell signal right there. This is another sell signal telling us market's going down. Histogram shifting downwards. RSI not even extreme enough to buy. We got the Ukrainian and Russian invasion going on. We got interest rates coming within the next few weeks, or at least for sure next month in March, because the Fed said they're gonna for sure be increasing interest rate in March, and they just do not like how the inflation is going right now. We are at 7.5%, and it is just not slowing down. In fact, inflation is just increasing really swiftly. Our money is just going down the drain. Its value, whatever you had today, is worth less tomorrow faster than you can spend it. CPI is just out of hands. Inflation is just completely out of hand. Last month we reported CPI was only 7%, and within a month it's now 7.5%. This is ridiculous, right? We are moving way too rapidly, and the Feds have to get us underhand. They have to get a handle of this. They have to control this ASAP, and the only way they know how to do that is to increase interest rates. And that is why I think the market is still headed for a downward coming. Now, we might have some up and downs during this week coming up, but I think we are mostly going to have a very, very bearish market. And if anything, we really need this 427 to hold, because if it doesn't, and it breaks through, we are going down much further than the 420 we had last few weeks ago. This market is not even close to stopping, right? If we look at Friday's close was very, very bearish, right? We started at 437 and ended the day at 434, and we even went even lower by the end of the day and ended at 432 in after hours. This is really scary moments coming. I don't think the market is anywhere near bullish. Mostly it went down after hours because of Monday. The market is closed for President's Day, so 3-day weekend, anything can happen. So people really was scared that Russia might invade Ukraine during this 3-day weekend, or inflation just goes even more out of hand, and the Feds have to increase it much sooner than later. Because the Fed said we don't have to wait until March to raise interest rates, right? We just see the numbers are just getting way too out of hand. We have to step in even faster and raise interest rates much sooner than later. Chip shortages, oil shortages, everything is just getting out of hand, all right? And that is why I think the market is going to continue to go down. And the best way to do that is to hedge your position. And one of my favorite ways to hedge my position is through SPY. Whether you are going to be buying puts or call options, that is going to be up to you. But as for me, I think the market is headed down, and I think SPY puts is the way to go. I don't like to do 1-day options. I don't own any options right now, but I am looking at the February 23rd options on the SPY puts. That is your Wednesday coming up. Monday, remember, market is closed, so you can't do anything, right? You're looking at these expensive values, forget about it. All these are going to get cut in half, all right? I guarantee you how these prices are going to drop like a rock. Don't think about it that, oh my gosh, I'm buying a 433 call at $415. Sorry, put. This is a put. No, you're not. I'm sorry. That's not what it's going to look like. This was if you would have held it over the weekend, or you bought it right before the week closed, it'll be 415. But by Tuesday, when the market opens, I can expect this to be cut in half, right? Or at least drop $100 in value, unless the market shoots through the roof or goes down. It has to do one or the other direction for the value to continue, right? But I think market will go down, so expect these prices to increase as we go downwards. But if you're going to be a buying call, expect these to go down, of course, right? But I think we are going to go down, and I think the puts is one of your best ways to play. And I think the 427 is probably going to be your best bet. Why am I just picking randomly at 427? No, I am not picking 427 randomly. Like I said earlier, 427 is where we need this market to hold, right? We need SPY to hold 427, right? We are going with previous lows, right? We have 424, 427, 427 breaks. Expect 424 to be your next support level, right? And if 424 breaks, and of course your 420 is your next level. And I'm very bearish. Market pretty much said sell right here on this day. We got our sell signal, the 5 crossing over the 20 in a bearish downward trail, and that is your bearish signal, right? That is why I am saying buying SPY puts would be the way to go, right? Look at that. Everything has been going consistently red. Some of your best stocks, even Abbott, has been going down. We have a lot of your healthcare and drug companies going down when these were pretty much in their primes last week, right? They were just going up consistently. Now they're going down, right? Tech is getting crushed. Tesla went from 920 back to 856, crushed. Amazon went from 3,300 back to 3,050 right before earnings. You're pretty much flat. If you held your shares from earnings all the way back down to now, you're flat, right? Google down again, right? And they announced that they're going to be doing a split, and it can't even hold its profits, right? And Facebook is just getting wrecked, right? They literally lost over 250 billion in value in one day. What the heck happened? They reported a $10 billion loss costing them from Metaverse. This is just insane. MU getting crushed, right? Nvidia getting crushed. These are all Nancy Pelosi's stocks, and they're getting wrecked, right? Intel, don't even get me started on this garbage company. The worst CEO in the tech industry belongs to Intel. They really need to get rid of him. He is shame to the tech industry. AMD still holding up. It's not a buy, right? It went to 100 before. It will most likely go back to $100 a share again. It is not looking good for Intel, right? It is not looking good. If you missed your chance before earnings to buy Intel, don't worry. it will go back to 100, right? Intel went, sorry, AMD went from 100 to $130 a share at earnings day because they reported some great earnings, but now it's back down to 113, and I expect it to go back down to $100. Apple crushed again from 180 back to 167. Microsoft from 210, 11 back to 287. None of your big techs are holding position because why? Because of the feds. They said 0.25% raising interest rate isn't going to do anything. We need to increase it to 0.5%, right? 0.25 is not enough, and I agree with that, right? 0.5% is necessary, and yes, short term the market will get wrecked, but the good news is you need to hedge your position so you don't get wrecked as bad with the market. You can still be a little bit profitable while the market is going down. You're making some cash on the side and you're raising cash while your long positions might probably get wrecked, right? Expect that to happen. Do not be surprised that your long-term positions do get destroyed. I'm telling you right now, right? SPY, I'm telling you, we are definitely going to see 427 sometime this week. I don't know exactly when. I can't say by Wednesday my put option is going to be in the money, right? But I do expect it to go down. And as long as the market does go down, our puts will go up in value. And it doesn't mean you should be holding your put on until until Wednesday, excuse me, until it goes to 427. No, on Tuesday it goes down $3-4. You can sell, right? You can. What I'm planning on doing is getting a couple of options, not just one, maybe like 2 or 3 put options, and then as they go down in value, as SPY goes down in value, my put options will go up in value, and I will slowly start selling them and taking profit. If you want to play this another way, SQQQ is your way to go. SQQ has been going up consistently since the market has been bearish. And TQQQ, if you want to short the tech stocks, you can do put options on TQQQ, or if you don't like triple leverage, you can just go straight with QQQ. That is the non-leverage version of the S&P 500, but in more heavily invested in tech. And everything is bearish, right? Even this is crossing the 5 and the 20 right there. That's where I showed you. And another way to play this is with LABU. And this is for being a biotech bull, triple leverage on biotech. But if you want to make money right now and you bet the market going down, LABD is the way to go, right? It's going from $30, 31 back to 39, 41 actually. $41.66 close, right? So another great, if you're bearish on biotech, another great way to play this. I'm just being very upfront. This market does not look bullish whatsoever. As soon as they raise interest rate, expect it to go down pretty hard, much harder than we have seen it so far. There is no reason whatsoever to be building long-term positions right now, except slowly averaging down is always a good move, but you have to be able to handle the ride down because we can't tell when the bottom is coming in, right? Because they have yet to announce increase in interest rate, and I think when they do that, market will go down more, and they already plan on doing that couple times this year, right? About 3 to 5 times they plan to raise interest rate this year. Imagine if they raise interest rate by 0.5%, 3 to 4 times this year. That will be insane. The market will get wrecked, all right? And this is necessary. It will get wrecked necessary. It will be necessary to do because inflation is at 7.5%, and I wouldn't. I'm not joking. I would not be surprised if we hit 8% by March, right? I would definitely not be surprised if interest rate hits 8% by March. So this is a very scary moment coming up. Stop joking with yourself. Don't build too long positions. Make sure you're trading in and out. Right now, being a long-term trader is very high risk for you, and you could lose a lot of money. And if you can't stomach the downturn, it's better if you just stay out for a little while, or just don't even look at your positions, right? Buy an average down. Don't look at your position, and just forget about it. And if you're someone who's buying every single month, just keep buying. Don't even look at your position, because if you cannot handle it and stomach the pain, you're just going to be very emotional and you're going to sell your positions possibly at the bottom. All right, that's the worst thing you could do, is become an emotional trainer and the market stops going down and you sold all your shares at the worst time and you lost a ton of money, including profits you could have made. Thanks again for watching my video. As always, make sure to destroy that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so YouTube could alert you when my next video comes out. Also, guys, feel free to add me on Instagram. I pretty much post there daily. I post some buys and sells there, as well as a lot of useful things regarding to the market, and it would be in your benefit to probably follow me on Instagram. Also, guys, check out my Patreon page. Come learn with us, come trade with us, come make some profits on specific trades, especially in this downward market. It is a very bearish market, and I hope you are able to make profit. And if you're not, if you want to learn how to, come check me out on my Patreon page. Also, leave a comment below. Let me know what other stocks you'd like me to do a video on, or if you have a question regarding a specific stock, leave a comment below and I'd be happy to help you guys out. Also, do not miss out your chance right now to get 3 free stocks right now from WeBull. All you got to do is sign up, use their platform, and if you make a deposit of just $5, WeBull will give you 2 stocks for free, valued from $8 all the way up to $3,000. What the heck are you waiting for? Come check out WeBull and get your 3 free stocks. If you want another free stock, of course, FirstTrade gives out pretty decent stocks as well. And of course, finally, we have Robinhood, which also gives out pretty decent stocks as well. Thanks again for watching my video, and until next time, make money with Mike.